Hey, it is time for Podkinz 97, and of course, I'm here with Mandy. Hey, Mandy.
Hey, Michael.
Now, we're just kind of ending Newsweek here.
Yes, and it has been fun, but whoo, it's exhausting.
I know, it's been busy, so...
It has, and you know what? I know we've
Yeah.
had a lot of comments about people who can't find us, and we're trying our hardest to be there for everyone, and sometimes we switch rooms.
Yeah.
Sometimes we try and stay where we are, but we're trying to get to everybody. So, yeah.
Yeah, and so this podcast will probably be going out on Friday. And so that means that, guys, this afternoon, you're going to be able to find us in the clubhouse. If you go to Webkinz News and click on the Newsweek article, you'll be able to see the schedule, when we're actually going to appear. And then, of course, Newsweek continues Saturday and Sunday, where you can go to the Webkinz newsroom and watch the podcast, a mini podcast there, by clicking on the recording booth to get a cool coin. And also you can get Webkinz prize pool item. Actually, by clicking on Ella. Sorry, there's the Webkinz news prizes. There's
you get
6.
the coin when you watch the Podkinz. Is
Yes.
that right? And then you get the prize pool when you click on Ella.
Yeah, so this is
Ella's working very hard. I was going to say,
yeah.
she's always typing away. When I go up, I feel bad about disturbing her.
She's working very hard. There you go. But this has been a really fun event. And by the way, so we're going to talk a little bit more about that. Actually, we're going to go and do some trading, Mandy, in the trading room for Newsweek and hand out some posters. But I should say this is going to be a fun episode because we're also going to talk about some other things. But stay tuned to the end because we're going to be giving out a community code for Daisy's Diner Kitchen Trolley, which is really cool.
So cool. I love the utensils in the back and the oven mitts. What a great item.
Yeah, because you know what? Webkinz Day is coming up pretty soon on April 29th. So that's when we celebrate everything Webkinz, like the hosts and everything. Of course, you can visit Daisy in her diner at the clubhouse, and you'll see actually this kitchen trolley there as part of her setup. But now you can add one to your pet's room because we've never actually released one before. So there you go.
Cool.
Yeah, and I said, Mandy, we're going to go to the clubhouse and we're going to do some trading. Of course, this week, you were able to meet us, the Webkinz News team, and, you know, in different rooms of the clubhouse and trade with us for these cool signed posters, or maybe add us to your friends list and we'd send you a poster. But there's a look at the 4 there. And guys, by the way, if this week you don't manage to collect one of these posters, like, there's still time, you know? I mean, there's going to be other opportunities to get them. And Mandy, we have a bunch on our accounts, right? And we're in the trading room every now and then anyway. So if you don't get them this week, then you're going to definitely be able to pick them up in the future.
Now we are getting a lot of friend requests, and we're trying to go through them to send people posters. But yeah, it takes time, but we will have these posters. So you might see us a week from now or a month from now, and we can always trade you a poster.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, if you go to that Webkinz Newsweek article, again, I actually posted my name there that you can send me a request and I'll send you a signed poster. So there you go. Of course, guys, have patience when you're in the clubhouse. And if you do manage to get a poster, please leave so that other players can grab one. Mandy, I should also mention that this month of April is everything to do with Webkinz News and stuff, of course, right. Webkinz Day. So we're having another trophy challenge, which is really cool. I love these trophy challenges. This one runs from April 23rd to 27th. That's a Monday to a Friday. And it's Dex Dangerous and the Lunar Lugbotz.
Fun.
Yeah. And so Dex is one of my favorite hosts. I love him. Of course, he's been a mayoral candidate twice in the past for mayor of Kinsville. And Mandy, this year's an election year.
Oh, that's right. Wow. Time flies. Oh, my gosh.
No, I know. So,
I thought, didn't we just have an election? But no.
It feels like it. Yeah. Because, of course, Dr. Quack became mayor.
Yeah.
And he beat out Dex and a couple other candidates. But who knows? Maybe Dex will run this year. I ran an article where I interviewed actually Dex earlier in the year. And I think he alluded to the fact that he may run again. But who knows? Still time, because that usually happens later on the year in November. So we're going to take a look at that game today, too. Maybe give you guys a little tutorial on how to play so you guys are all going to be ready for the trophy challenge when it comes out very soon, actually, next week. But Mandy, we do have a Kinspost. So before we get started here, let's check to see what's in our Kinspost.
Okay, so this is from Tropical Girl, and she says, Dear Podkinz, I want to tell you how much I love Podkinz and say thanks for all you do to make Webkinz World so much fun. Michael and Mandy, you guys are the most awesome hosts. Aw. I can hardly believe there have been 96 Podkinz, and I'm really excited to see what fun things you have planned for your 100th Podkinz. I know it will be great. I can hardly wait for Webkinz Newsweek. The Webkinz News team members are my favorite celebrities, so I really, really want to meet you in the clubhouse and get a signed poster from each of you. All the other activities sound like so much fun, too. On a previous Podkinz, you asked for questions, so here are mine. How did you all get started working for Webkinz Gans? What kind of education or training did you have? What part of your job is your favorite? Thanks for considering my questions. Hope to see you in the clubhouse. Sincerely, Tropical Girl.
Wow. Well, thank you for your email, Tropical Girl. Really cool. We're in the middle of Newsweek, so we're going to be going on actually into the clubhouse just in this podcast. So maybe, Mandy, we might run into Tropical Girl.
Yeah,
who knows? And then we can give her a poster. But interesting questions. Mandy, do you want to address those questions? So they're asking,
well,
what kind of education or training did you have?
Yeah, no, I was going to say I started working for Webkinz. It will actually be 7 years ago on April 26th. So coming up next week, it's my anniversary.
Or Gansiversary, as we say around here.
That's right. And I just saw an ad. Now, I did know of Webkinz, but I actually didn't realize it was in Toronto until I saw an ad. And so I applied and was lucky enough to get the job. Now, I studied art in school, but I actually worked in advertising for a few years before. So I had been a copywriter, but I had also, I had started off as a production assistant at a newspaper. And I designed ads there.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I had a background in both writing and graphic design. So
that's great.
Yeah.
So many creative people who work here.
Yeah, totally. It's so hard to say what part of my job is my favorite because you know what? I love designing ads. I love writing articles, but I also obviously love doing Podkinz and I love going in the trading room and talking to our members. So
I was going to say that this is my favorite part of the job. Doing the Podkinz with you, Mandy.
Yeah.
And talking to everybody out there. That's definitely my favorite part.
Yeah. And what about you? You got started. You've been here for
I've been here a little bit longer than you, yeah. But I mean, my background, I actually studied animation.
Oh, cool.
In university. Then I was able to do some pretty creative jobs, including work for another website, kind of like Webkinz. But I think a really cool thing that I did was, I used to work for the Blue Jays at what was Sky Dome, and I got to shoot footage for the Jumbotron, and it was actually film, so old Super 8 film that they would use for in-game promos and stuff like that. So that was really cool. I've been really lucky. I did some animation as well.
I was at the first game at Skydome.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Actually, that was one of my old jobs. Our office was right near Skydome, and so they bought tickets for all of us to go to the first game at Skydome.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. But I was just going to say that I did some work as well at the National Film Board of Canada, which is an animation studio, a really famous one in Canada here that does some really nice work.
They win a lot of awards.
They do.
The Oscars are often nominated for their animation.
Yeah, and I got to work with a lot of those guys, and I worked on a couple of my own projects as well. And then just like you, I responded to an ad and started at Gans working on a different project, but eventually started working on Webkinz, and I love it. We both do, right, Mandy?
Yeah, we really do. We love our job.
Yeah, people say, you guys have such a cool job, and you must love your job, and it's true. We do have cool jobs, and we love them as well.
We do.
But anyway, thank you so much for your email. Sorry, Tropical Girl. That's awesome. And by the way, because you were featured on today's podcast, we're going to send you a little gift for having it read on the air. So check your email inbox for that. I'll send you an email. And guys, if you guys want to email us, you can send us an email to podkinz@gans.com. Send us your questions, send us your ideas for the show, what you'd like to see, just anything you want about Webkinz and Webkinz World. And we'd love to hear from you.
The Inside Scoop!
All right, Mandy. So I'm going to go to the trading room because on today's podcast, we're going to go to the trading room and give out some signed posters. Yeah. And by the way, it's been crazy, right?
Oh my gosh. It had I feel bad because I know there are a lot of comments about people not finding us, but honestly, we get in there and it's just like trade.
I know. Should I go into the trading Kinz Chat Plus or Kinz Chat?
It
might be better for Kinz Chat Plus because then we could talk to some players.
Yeah, definitely. Now, I had thought about coming in a meeting there, but I know how hard it is to type and concentrate. So if you're typing and talking to someone and trading, then I can be talking away here.
Let's see if anybody's in here.
Oh, So, yeah, because it's close to lunchtime. Oh, they're all trading, are they?
Hello. Maybe we should go into the other one because there might be more players there.
Yeah, maybe.
But usually, I mean, people don't know that we're going to be there, but when they do know, when it's our scheduled time, there's just lots of players there lined up.
And usually when it's close to lunchtime like this, I find there are usually quite a few people in there, but maybe you just happen to get a room that didn't have so many. That's the thing. Like when the other thing is people feel like we're not there. Now, the thing that happens in trading rooms is when one fills up, they start a new room. So we might be in a room and you might go into another room. It doesn't mean we're not trading. We are. It's just unfortunately we're not in that room. So I know like some people were getting frustrated going, Michael and Mandy and Sally weren't there. We were there, but we were probably just in another version.
No, we definitely were.
And you know, the first day I stayed in one room. The next day I tried to jump around a bit. If there was a little pause in my trading, I'd think, okay, I'm going to try switching rooms so I get to everybody. And, you know, it's hard either way because...
yeah. Look, this person doesn't want the poster. Fine, then. I have to go because I know some people want these posters. Rejected.
Oh, my gosh,
well, you know what?
Michael.
You know what? We announced Webkinz News Week on Webkinz News. And you know what? Not everybody who plays Webkinz knows about Webkinz News.
No, they don't.
So that's why we really wanted to hold this event to bring awareness to Webkinz News and, you know, hopefully steer some more players over there because it's a great place to learn
exactly
about Webkinz.
Yeah. Because, you get all the scoops, you get all the contests that are going on. So definitely, it's such a great resource, Webkinz News.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. I'm going to be appearing later today.
Yeah, we'll all be here around the end of the day.
It's usually 3 to 5. You'll find us there.
Because we're trying to do it that way because there are some people who are in the West who, you know, can't be there in the morning. And also it's tricky for us to do it in the evening. Sometimes I do. Like I went on the weekend and I gave out some posters, but you know, it's just hard because we all have commitment stuff. So we tried to find a time that worked for us and would work for as many people as possible.
Yeah, and again, like we said earlier, we have these posters now on our account. So, you know, even after when Webkinz News Week is over next week.
Yeah, don't think you've missed out.
Exactly. If you still see us in a trading room or something, I'm sure, you know, we'd be willing to trade you guys for a signed poster. So there you go.
Yeah, so it's like don't feel like News Week is over and you've missed your chance because you know me. I'm always in the trading room. So
that's right.
Yes.
I'm leaving the trading room because I just wanted to go into the Webkinz News room just to show you because it's really cool.
I love how Ella's always working hard.
The other day, actually, you can get unsigned versions of those posters here. And actually, somebody traded me an unsigned version of my poster and I gave them a signed version, which is pretty cool. There's Ella. I'm going to click on her. Hopefully get a prize. Oh. There we go. Hey, look, Mandy.
Oh, it's a Mandy Webkinz
That's so
poster.
Cool. Can you sign it for me?
I'll trade you first.
All right. Anyway, there you go. So there's the 4 posters. There was also a chair and a laptop you could get.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
Now, when I've been coming in, like you, I've been wearing my casual clothing, but I feel like when I go to the newsroom next, I should wear the blue suit, right?
That's true.
And then we can sit where you're sitting. And
that's true. I love the little lunchroom here, by the way.
It's
really
so
cool.
Cute. With that is that microwave in the W shop? Because I love it.
It's neat. Actually, no, it's a Webkinz prize pool item.
Okay.
So, yeah, when you spin the wheel of WoW 15 times or when you complete a daily or a week of daily Kinz Care,
you might win that.
Yeah, those are one of the prizes that you can win. So it's pretty cool. But there you go. So love Newsweek. I hope you guys enjoy it too. Good luck collecting those posters. If you're on my friends list, I will send you one for sure. But Mandy, I thought that we could go to the arcade and play a little bit of the Dex Dangerous in the Lunar Lugbotz game because, of course, there is a trophy challenge coming up where you can win the Dex Dangerous and the Lunar Lugbotz trophy. So there it is. So just scroll down the list of games in the arcade and you'll see it. And the
Yeah,
idea,
and I was just gonna say, because sometimes I have a hard time finding game. It doesn't matter because you scroll through, but it's under L for Lunar rather than D for Dex.
Exactly.
So just a little hint for you guys that if you don't see it.
I love this game because there's all sorts of power-ups.
Yeah, those monkey things, do they explode when they get close to those big monkey heads?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
that one there.
Yeah, the idea is actually, all these Lugbots are trying to run into the moon and destroy the moon here.
Yeah, but the monkeys are scarier, aren't they, for some reason?
Right, yeah, definitely. But the idea is they're just trying to protect this moon, and it gets really tough and really hard.
It does. As I've said before, these hand-eye coordination games are not really my strong suit, so I do enjoy playing it, but I'm not very good.
Yeah, and you level up. There's Dex giving us a salute there. And here we're starting round 2. I'm playing this game right now. It can get stressful, but I just love this game because I love, like I said, those, they shoot, some of them. But I love those.
Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah, I love the power-ups that you can get in this game. But it can get pretty crazy. Oh, no, I'm talking and doing these action games.
I know. Sorry,
tough.
I'm here to be talking on your behalf, but I'm so wrapped up in watching you play that I'm not saying anything. But yeah. Oh, you've got a power up, I guess.
Yep.
From
rapid fire here.
Comes that monkey.
And of course, the star of this game is Dex Dangerous.
Of course. He's piloting that craft, I suspect.
He is. We'll be right back. This reminds me kind of like an old TV show, almost like the old kind of graphics.
Like your sort of classic
space
old
hero
star.
Yeah.
Oh.
I would definitely say Dex is one of the most famous people in Webkinz world.
Yeah, there's like the Dex standee, right, that you can get for the cinema theme. And
there's actually
posters, and doesn't he have a whole theme?
Whoops. Well, there's been definitely now I'm losing concentration here. No, there's definitely a whole bunch of Dex-themed items in game.
Yeah,
and including a colossal movie screen.
Oh, look out for that monkey! Whee! Oh.
I'm not going to be able to protect.
But it looks like a monkey to me.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to protect this moon very much longer.
It's not looking so good, the moon, but...
I'm sorry, Dex. No, but I was going to say there's that great colossal movie screen that you can get in the curio shop, and when you add it to your room, you click on it and actually plays like a little Dex movie. So he's definitely had a great career.
Now, what was that little square that came up first? Because that one right there.
The star?
It's a little. Oh, did it have a star on it?
Yeah, I think so. I believe it'll just do some extra damage. Ooh, this is a crazy.
Whoa. Yeah, it even sounds stressful.
I know. Whoops. Okay, it's coming to an end here.
Wow. Oh my god!
You can see how crazy this game gets.
Yes, it certainly does. Oh yeah, it's the little stars. Uh-oh. That moon's taking a few hits.
Uh-oh. I love how it just falls.
Yeah, it's such a cute ending.
It is cute. So there you go. But just from that, I earned 24 Kinz cash.
So now it accumulates.
Exactly.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah. So during that week, you can play the game as many times as you want in order to earn enough Kinz cash to reach your goal.
That's right.
And there's 2 other tasks that you need to do. I think one of them spinning the Wheel of WoW 3 times, and another one is winning a game of Linked in the games arcade.
And
in the tournament arena.
Yeah,
sorry. Mm-hmm.
We also have the Webkinz News challenge, the Webkinz Newsweek challenge.
Yes,
that's going on this week.
That's right.
You know what? That's another way to earn some stuff.
Here it is, right here. Actually,
that's right.
Yeah.
I'm so close. I have to earn a few more Kinz cash and smoothie moves.
Yeah,
but I've got everything else.
By the way, the last task there is you have to feed your pet 3 cans of Fizzy Newz soda. You can find floating cans of Fizzy Newz soda at webkinznews.com, and you click on it to send it back to your account. And all you have to do is drag it onto your pet to feed it. So there you go. I just wanted to show you the tournament arena because we're talking about different hosts and things that you can add to your friends list. This month, of course, we allowed you to add Alyssa Fairy and Nefaria Fairy to your friends list for Webkinz Day. But when you play Linked, you can actually play linked against hosts as well.
Oh, and now are there any advantages to that, or it's just like you have to have someone handy?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
the
the
I could
advantage
send you something fabulous.
Exactly. So the advantage is, if sometimes you have to wait a bit to find an opponent, or if your friends aren't online to challenge them, you can always challenge the hosts to a game. Yeah, so there it is. I'm not going to actually start this game. I just wanted to show you that you can do it. Sorry, Daisy. Sorry, Daisy. So lots of stuff going on for Webkinz News Week, and of course that trophy challenge coming up.
So much fun. And then we've got May next, and we'll be announcing some of the fun stuff we have coming up around the flower collection event. And that is going to be fun too, right, Michael? We won't give anything away yet.
So much stuff coming up, guys. So there you go, Mandy. That was a lot of fun. So I just wanted to bring up the calendar here, the event calendar for April.
Yeah, can I throw something in that's not on that calendar just because it was...
Absolutely, sure.
Yeah, it's our Pet Buddy Design Contest, which, of course, you will know about if you clicked on the video in the newsroom with Sophie. And so, you know what? We've already had some amazing submissions, but keep them coming because the contest runs till May 13th. And I can't already, I know it's going to be so hard to choose just
oh my gosh,
what we've had in the last few days.
Yeah, and we're going to choose 3 winners, right? They're all going to be made into Pet Buddies, which is going to be really cool.
I'm so glad we're choosing 3 because it's going to be hard enough to narrow it down to 3.
Absolutely. And you can always learn more about that on Webkinz News. But here's a look. We're almost actually at the end of the month. We're just at the end of our news week, like I mentioned before. And there's the Dex Dangerous Trophy Challenge. Guys, you don't want to miss it from the 23rd to the 27th. You have to complete 3 tasks. One of the tasks are earning a bunch of Kinz Cash playing the game. Then on the 28th, it's Deluxe Day, and the 29th, Mandy, is Webkinz Day.
That's right.
Which is really cool. And this year, Webkinz is turning 13.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. So when you log into your account on April 29th, you're going to be getting a gift box, a Webkinz Day gift box. And when you drag and drop it into your room, you'll win a piece of cake, a trophy, and a group print. We've done these every single year. I don't have them all, Mandy.
I don't have them. I know they're coveted in the trading room. Some of them.
Definitely.
There's certain years that are hard to come by now.
Definitely.
And,
but they're great collector's items, so you don't want to miss that one. And Mandy, on the 29th, we're doing something really special, right? For free and full players.
Yes, we're having a deluxe preview day, which we love doing because it lets everybody have a chance at seeing what it's like to be deluxe.
Yeah, exactly. So guys, free and full players will be able to play all the deluxe games in the arcade. You'll be able to buy deluxe stuff for your room. Really cool stuff. Really an exciting event. And really, it's the one time of the year where you really get to try out what it's like to be deluxe. So we'll see you on Webkinz Day, hopefully.
That's right.
So Mandy, speaking of Webkinz Day, Daisy Doe is a great host, and she's always so generous, giving out daily free dishes at her diner. And so we wanted to honor her today by giving everybody a code for a Daisy's Diner kitchen trolley.
That's right, because in the past we've given out some other pieces. So if you're looking to add to your diner, this will be perfect.
Exactly. So Mandy, why don't you do the honors?
All right. It's W24U PW Z2 6NR7 9P54.
There you go. So, of course, guys, all you need to do is you go to the code shop on webkinz.com. You can use the things to do menu to get there and enter the code in the code shop, and you'll unlock one of these awesome trolleys.
Now, when does this expire?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know?
So this expires on June 1st. So make sure you use it by May 31st in order to win that trolley. So there you go. Mandy, Podkinz number 97.
Oh, my gosh. We're getting close to the big 100.
We are. There's a lot of pressure, I think, coming up to figure out something cool. But we're definitely going to try to do something special for you guys. Thank you so much, Mandy, for hosting with me as always.
Thank you. It's been fun as always. As you say, it's one of our favorite parts of the job.
And guys, thank you guys for listening. We mentioned earlier, if you want to send us an email, please send it to podkinz@gans.com. And of course, you can always subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Webkinz. So you'll always know when we have another Podkinz coming out. Guys, please tell your friends and your family about Podkinz because we'd love more people to listen and and learn everything there is to know about Webkinz World. So there you go. All right, Mandy. So we will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.